So I'm going to get all this shoveled off and then put some chains on the ATV tires. Chop some wood. I need to still pick up some stuff, get it put away for winter. Got a bunch of wood that I need to gather up, take it down to the burn pit and get that burned. Old 2x6s that are no good for nothing. Gotta make sure I don't have any bare boards laying around underneath the snow. They all are pretty much tucked up underneath the cabin with the exception of one or two that are sticking out. But they need to be totally underneath the cabin so I don't step on one of those. Never done that before. Oh, see? That's why you pick stuff up. Also have to put the high visibility plastic rods up on the staircase and on the grounding rods that stick up. And the reason I do that is so I can identify where they're at. Especially the grounding rods, you don't want to fall in the snow and get impaled on one of those, so got to get that covered up. And then the high visibility poles on the stairwell or the staircase going down to the outhouse level, that's just to identify the staircase and so I don't waste my time shoveling in the wrong spot. So after last night we have ice in the cistern, but I have a heater in there. So I'll plug this into the generator and that'll warm the water up enough for me to get it out of there. And this is it. This is the last bit of water that I can use out of the cisterns this year. I'm gonna get them totally put up and turned upside down so they don't fill up full of water and put all this away. And then the big job's filling up this whole platform with wood. And I'm gonna do a little bit of filling in that gap up here. Try to keep some of the snow out. This is one of the bigger tasks that I have coming up, is to get a bunch of wood split and get it all stacked in here. All right, we're gonna run down the trail, cut down any low branches, before they become an issue after the next snow. We've seen a couple hanging down. Test out the tire chains, bring it back up and retighten the tire chains. See, all this stuff here is what I'm trying to avoid laying over the trail. These alders grow so quick, you got to trim them back every year. You skip 1 year and you got problems. And you think cutting them back 1 or 2 feet is enough, and it never is. You got to cut them back 3-4 feet. But I'm not doing that today. Definitely this one got to go. Well, it's nice to be home when you get this first snowfall. Otherwise, you always have alders across your trail. A lot of times you can just shake it out and it'll stand back up. That should do it. So what do y'all think of the trail? Went from packed with ferns and green and tropical looking in the summer to this. And then by the end of winter, these alders, most of the time they're covered up. So there'll be snow, you know, 10, 15 feet of snow. And that camera's okay. Lake has not started to freeze up yet. A little bit in the shallows. It's just slush ice right now. All right, my rounds are complete. We'll go up the hill and tighten up these tire chains. Give them a good look over. We got some ice here. So now if I need water out of this cistern, I can siphon it out of there. It's gonna have to be emptied before it freezes solid. These things freeze solid, they crack, and you get a fly out a new barrel, which isn't cheap. I've got to get the ice off that turbine. It's keeping it from spinning. Had a little bit on the, there's still some on there from last night, but that one is spinning. Get these out. Oh yeah, that'll work. All right, it'll spin now. So if any electricians out there know whether or not I can bore into the rock and then use some kind of conductive construction adhesive, let me know, because these things are a impalement hazard in the winter, even in the summer too, but that's why I hammer these on there. And once the snow is over that, even if I fall on it, I shouldn't get impaled. But I need to get them buried. I've also heard that you can lay them horizontal and place 30 inches of dirt on top, but I don't know. I'm not an electrician. If somebody is, let me know.